If your basement smells a little different this April than it did in February, slightly damp, slightly musty, slightly off, your house is literally trying to talk to you. And most homeowners ignore the message until it costs them thousands. Late April and May are the months your home gets stress tested by water. The ground is thawing, snow that piled against your foundation all winter has nowhere to go but down. Heavy rain hits saturated soil, and every tiny crack, every weak seal, every soft spot suddenly has a job to do. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the moisture clues most homeowners miss, what those weird smells actually mean, and how to find a small leak before it turns into a full-scale repair. That musty smell isn't just an old basement. It's mold spores reproducing. And they only do that when there's moisture they can feed on. Mold needs three things: a food source, like your drywall or wood, oxygen, and water. Your basement has the first two year-round, so if the smell is stronger in the spring, water is the variable that changed. The moisture is usually coming from one of four places: a foundation crack, a window well, the area around your sump pit, or seepage through the joint where your floor meets the wall, what's called the cove joint. Walk your basement slowly. Look low. Touch the bottom 12 inches of every wall. If anything feels cooler or damper than the rest, you've found your suspect. Here's the thing nobody tells you. 80% of basement water problems are actually outside problems. Before you blame your foundation, walk around the outside of your house, look at where your downspouts end. If they're dumping water within 4 feet of the foundation, you've basically built a small river aimed at your basement. Look at the grading. The soil around your house should slope away from the building, not toward it. Check window wells for leaves and debris that block drainage, and look up at the roof line. Clogged eaves troughs from last fall's leaves will overflow during spring rain and pour straight down the wall. These are all free fixes that can prevent expensive interior damage. Almost every poured concrete foundation in Ontario has cracks. That's not the scary part. The scary part is which kind you have. Vertical hairline cracks are usually shrinkage cracks, normal as concrete cures. They can leak, but they're rarely structural. Diagonal cracks coming off the corners of windows are also common. The ones to watch are horizontal cracks across the wall or stair-step cracks in the block foundations. Those can signal pressure from saturated soils pushing inward. Mark any crack you find with a pencil, write today's date next to it, and check again in 2 weeks. If it's still grown, widened, or started weeping water, that's the moment to bring in a professional. Here's a trick used by professional inspectors that costs almost nothing and tells you exactly where moisture is coming from. Tape a 12 by 12 square of clear plastic wrap or a plastic bag flat against any concrete wall or floor you suspect. Seal all 4 edges with painter's tape so it's airtight. Leave it for 28 to 48 hours, then check it. If droplets form on the room side of the plastic, the air in your basement is humid and condensing. That's a ventilation issue. If droplets form on the wall side of the plastic, between the plastic and the concrete, water is coming through the wall itself. 2 completely different problems, 2 completely different fixes. And now you know which one you have. Spring is when houses confess their secrets. The smart move isn't to panic, it's to listen early. Walk your basement this week. Trust your nose, mark your cracks, run the plastic wrap tests on any wall that feels off, clear your downspouts. Most spring moisture issues are completely manageable when you catch them in April instead of June. And when you find something that needs an actual expert, a leak you can't trace, water straining that keeps coming back in, a fixture that's quietly seeping, that's where we come in. Some homes spend years quietly leaking before anyone notices. The earlier you catch it, the smaller the repair. If your basement is showing moisture you can't pin down, the link below has the superior home warranty plan options. Worth a look. See you in the next one.